Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I want to do my everyday makeup routine. This is the makeup that I put on the days that I want to wear makeup, but I don't want to go all out, all glam. So this is my everyday makeup routine. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching and let's get started. I've been loving this primer lately. It's from Benefit. It's the oh so famous Professional. I've been loving this primer. It really smooths out your pores and gets rid of any fine lines and gives you a really smooth surface to start with. My favorite foundation lately for everyday use is a drugstore foundation. It is the Essence All About Matte Oil-Free Makeup and it's 12-hour long lasting. I have it in the shade 05 Matte Vanilla and I'm honestly so obsessed with this foundation. It is very similar to MAC Studio Fix except it's not that fluidy. I can use this on a day where I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, then I just apply a very light layer, or I can apply a few layers and make it a little bit more full coverage. I've been buffing this into my skin with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and I really like how that's been looking. So as you can see, it's a very light coverage if you do apply one layer, but I will bump it up with a little bit of concealer because this is my everyday makeup routine. I don't want to go too heavy on the foundation. So what I've been liking lately is taking my beauty blender and I dampen this of course, and then I just go over that foundation. This gives it a more airbrush finish and looks almost seamless, and it kind of looks like your skin but just better. I've really been into mixing my concealer lately. I am using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural and the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish concealer in the shade NC15. So I put a little bit of each of this. The MAC is a little bit more sheer and the LA Girl is a little bit more full coverage. One is a little bit more pinky tone and the other one is yellow tone. So I like mixing them together and kind of gives you the best of both worlds. So I applied under my eyes for a little bit of brightening, on my forehead, my chin and my nose, and also a little bit around my mouth because I have a little bit of discoloration and I want my lipstick to stand out a bit more. And then again I'm taking my beauty blender just to blend it all out. For my eyebrows I've only been using one product lately and that is the MAC Fluid Gel Cream or the Fluid Line Gel Cream, and I have it in the shade Dirty Blonde and I use a MAC 266 SE brush. It's just a flat top angled brush to apply that to my eyebrows. So I take a little bit of the product and I dab my brush into the product, and then I start from the bottom and then I just draw like feather line streaks to kind of just fill out my brows and make them appear a little bit more thicker. And then I like to go back in with the MAC concealer and just perfect those lines. I'm setting my under eye concealer and the rest of my face with MAC Select Sheer Press Powder in the shade NC20. And I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush. To set the rest of my face, I'm using my Real Techniques powder brush. Okay, then my favorite part is bronzing and highlighting. So the bronzer that I'm using is Golden from MAC, and I also use another bronzer sometimes, but I'll show you in a little bit. So I'm using a MAC blush brush to apply my bronzer. So I'm starting at the cheekbones and I'm working that onto my skin. I love this bronzer. It gives you such a warmth to the face, and it doesn't look too shiny or too glowy or too bronzy. It just kind of looks like a natural flush of sun from within. And then I'm going towards the temples. So basically with my bronzer, I follow my hairline. So I start with my cheekbones and then I just kind of follow my hairline, stopping over here. So I just follow my hairline and just to frame my face. And then for my nose area, I don't always contour my nose, but I always put a little bit of shadows on the side. So I'm using that same bronzer with a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. This is just a big fluffy eyeshadow brush. So I just kind of create a little bit of shadows alongside my nose. For the eyes, I love keeping it simple and natural for a day-to-day look. So I'm using the Catrice Cosmetics Sun Glow bronzing powder for my eyes. So if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you know that I love bronzing powders as an eyeshadow. So this is just a matte bronzing powder, and I love this for the eyes. So I'm focusing this mostly in my crease. So I focus that mostly in my crease area, and then I'm going to apply a little bit on my lower lash line as well. I use this highlighter almost every single day, and it's my favorite thing ever. It is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, and it is honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's so gorgeous. I love it. So I'm applying this with a accent brush from Real Techniques, and I'm focusing that kind of on the lid area, but not too high up, and also in the inner corner. Okay, then to use the highlighter on the rest of my face, I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush as well. And I'm applying that on the tops of my cheeks, a little bit on my temples, on my nose, and my cupid's bow. So when I apply my highlighter to my nose area, I apply a little bit on the brush, and then I go in circular motions on the tip of my nose, and then I drag it upwards. And then for a little bit of highlighting of the brow bone just below my eyebrows. So on a day-to-day basis, sometimes I add liquid liner and sometimes I don't. So today I'm feeling a little bit more liquid liner. So on a day-to-day basis, if I do apply liquid liner. It's a very, very thin line. You can almost barely see it, but it kind of just thickens up my lash line a bit. So the product that I've been using is the Scandalize Thick and Thin Eyeliner from Rimmel. So as you can see, I start from the middle part and then I just kind of go a little bit towards the outer corner, but I don't go towards the inner corner at all. For a day-to-day mascara, because I have eyelash extensions, I do not use mascara on a day-to-day basis, but sometimes I like to add just a little bit on the end to make it look a little bit fuller and also a little bit more darker. So I've been loving the Essence All Eyes on Me. You guys probably know this, but this has been my favorite mascara for a very long time. For lips, I've been liking to use a very nude color on my lips. It makes my eyes stand out a little bit more, and I've really been liking that look. So the lipstick that I've been using is a Velvet Teddy, and I've been combining that with 2 lip liners. So the lip liner that I've been outlining my lips with is Will from MAC. And then I've been loving the Pro Longwear lip pencil from MAC as well in the shade Cultured. And then my favorite lipstick the past 3 or 4 months has been Velvet Teddy from MAC. And then recently I've started using my rose water to set my makeup instead of my MAC Studio Fix, my MAC Fix Plus. So as you know, the MAC Fix Plus is a little bit more on the expensive side to use it for every day, but rose water works just as well. You get about a 300 milliliter bottle for about 20 bucks. So that's 20 rand. So that is so cheap, and I've only used about a quarter of it already. So what I do is I transfer it into this little traveling size spray bottle, because when you buy it you do not get it in a spray bottle. It's kind of just, you know, because most people use it for a toner. So I transfer it to a spray bottle and then I can use it as a setting spray. So this is my finished result of my everyday makeup routine. This is what I've been doing almost every day when I do wear makeup, and I love this look. It's my favorite look. It's so natural and it's so like flawless and refreshing, and you can wear it summer or winter time. So if you do like this video, please thumbs up it for me. I will appreciate it so very much, and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm planning on making a lot more videos, and I can't wait to have you as part of my YouTube family. So thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!